Hey everyone, it's Mike Adams here with Alpha Automation, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's training, we're going to be showing you step by step how to set up a campaign or a done-for-you campaign inside of Kartra. Okay, and again, for those of you guys that are new to Kartra, it is literally the most powerful tool on the planet to run your entire business online. And one of the greatest things about it is that it replaces so many different softwares that for years I had to use, gosh, upwards of 6, 7 different programs to run my entire business. And I had to wire it all, kind of duct tape that system together. And with Kartra, you can actually do everything you need all in one place. So it's very powerful. And one of the key features of Kartra is that you can build out a campaign, and that campaign is actually shareable with other Kartra users. So for example, when I was using ClickFunnels, again, great program, but with that, that's really just your kind of your landing page, kind of your funnel builder. You're building out web pages with that. And with ClickFunnels, you had the ability to get a share link. And from there, if you had another ClickFunnels user on your team, you could give them that link for that specific funnel, and it would just go ahead and upload that funnel directly into their account. So that way they didn't have to recreate the wheel. They could just use your funnel. But again, that's just the pages. What about all the integrations? What about all the email marketing? What about the automated email sequences? What about the forms? What about all that? Okay, and that's the cool thing about campaigns inside of Kartra, is that you're not limited to just sharing just the pages. You can actually build out the entire campaign for somebody. And that's where you got, again, the pages, the email sequences, all the automation, the lists, the tags, everything that you're using inside of your campaign, you can package that as a campaign and then create it to where you can actually share the entire campaign with another Kartra user, saving somebody all that time and effort of building it on their own. So it's an incredible feature, and I want to show you guys exactly how to use it. And what we're going to do is we're going to be creating a campaign based on one of my current websites that I'm using for one of my YouTube channels, Think Wealthy. And on that channel, it drives people to this particular page right here. And this is essentially a full-on website template. Okay, so it's an authority page. With a menu bar up here. All these, of course, are clickable to different pages, recommended resources. It's kind of like affiliate programs that I'm promoting. Okay, there's additional YouTube video information on here. Okay, so all these pages are attached to this main website. Okay, and there's all kinds of links and buttons to click. Okay, so I'm going to close this. I got a boatload of tabs open here. Okay, so let me close that one too. Okay, so free downloads, someone wants to click on that, brings them to a free download page where we're giving away a couple of lead magnets here to get people on our email list. Okay, and from there, once they opt in to get one of these, like let's say they wanted to download our calculator, okay, it's going to bring them to a separate page, that's inside of here. Okay, it's not accessible from the menu bar, just from a click. They got to go to free downloads and they can get this. But from there, they can go ahead and opt in to download the calculator, and from there, they'll be on our email list. And from there, they'll be added to a sequence, okay, that we're gonna include inside of this campaign. Okay, and again, let me just show you, okay, so we got the calculator covered. As well, we are also selling a couple of products on this website. We do have a mini course for one of our trainings that we're talking about on our YouTube channel called Velocity Banking, so we have a mini course for that. And we're also offering, so this is a kind of a sales page here that we've been using. We've been making sales with this page, okay? And from there, if somebody wants to gain instant access to the course, they click the button here, and it's gonna bring them to a page where they can actually go ahead and purchase the course directly from us, okay? And same for consulting. We're offering some one-on-one consulting for that as well. So same thing, they can click here to book a time for their call, brings them to a page where they can actually pay for the consulting. So all that stuff is going on this website, all these different pages, all these availability for products, downloads, all that good stuff. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that page and turn it into a campaign that we can use, so that way I can share it with other Kartra users and other people that are on my team. And for those of you guys that don't already have Kartra and you're interested in a template like this, if you do use my affiliate link to sign yourself up for Kartra, again, you can get a $1 14-day trial of Kartra. There'll be a link below this video for that. And if you do use my link, you can just send me an email with your receipt and I'll actually share this exact campaign with you. So that way you could take that website, that authority website, and literally just change everything out to all your information for your products, for your services, everything like that. And you already got a working template that you can use right out the gate. So again, if you use my affiliate link, I'll give this exact template to you, okay? So let's go ahead and build this campaign out so that way it's good to go and ready to be shared. So over here on the left, okay, we're gonna go down here to where it says campaigns, okay? And a cool thing about Kartra is that there's already a ton of done-for-you campaigns that come directly with your account. So you'll find those here in the little sub-menu. You can go here, done for you. And so there's a ton of campaigns that Kartra put together for you already that you can easily deploy and utilize right away inside of your business, okay? But what we want to do is we want to make our own campaign. And so especially when, like let's say you have a business or let's say you have a certain lead generation page that you've set up and you're starting to get conversions with that page, typically it's not going to be the flat template that they give you. You're going to have to tweak that template to your business or to your services. And so once you have that done and it's ready, you can create a new campaign with everything that set up to your liking. So that way, again, if you have other people on your team or you want to simply give your campaign away as a free giveaway to other Kartra users, you'll be able to do so. You do also have the ability to go ahead and charge money for your campaign. You can actually list your campaign on the Kartra Marketplace here. And inside of the Kartra Marketplace, there's all kinds of different pages that people have set up, authority pages like the one that I'm going to be creating here, all kinds of different campaigns that are available for purchase directly from the Kartra Marketplace. So if you build out a really, really good campaign, you may even be able to make some money selling it right here on the Kartra Marketplace. So for now though, we're gonna go ahead and click the pulsating plus over here, okay? And we're gonna create our campaign. And so what are we gonna name this? We're gonna name this, for now, I'm just gonna name this the test campaign. Test, actually no, I'm gonna give it a proper name. Actually no, this is more in a authority page campaign. Okay. This is going to be, I'm going to put my name in here instead of my entity. Okay, so we're just going to put authority page along with downloads, products, and email sequences. Okay. So we're building out the authority page campaign. Let's go ahead and create it. And again, the goal with this one, this is going to be great for those of you that would like a website, those of you that want a website that you can use, that you can drive traffic to and kind of use it as your home base. From there you can create all kinds of different extensions off of your home base for different funnels and things like that you might be offering. Again, lead magnets, products, services, you can create all kinds of additional pages from this page. So to start, it's going to ask us for some basic info. And so we could create an image thumbnail to represent our campaign. We'll leave that blank for now. If you wanted to, you could actually create an entire video presentation describing the campaign. And so if you wanted to do that, you could put that in here, okay? You would grab one of your videos that you've uploaded to Kartra talking about your campaign. And certainly if you're going to be selling your campaign on the Kartra Marketplace, you may want to create a video walking people through exactly what they're going to get if they purchase your campaign. Okay, but again, if you're giving it to your team members, things like that, they may not need the video, and you could certainly upload an image and you just upload it right here that's representative of your campaign. For now, what I'll do is I'll just click the pencil. Okay, let me just grab a corporate headshot here. All right, that's great. So for now, we can just use a little corporate headshot in there. Again, you may want to put a picture in there that's more representative of the actual campaign itself. Perhaps you want to even get a thumbnail created specifically for this. But again, this is a test campaign, so we're going to go ahead and save this for now. And the next step is you can go ahead and hit save and next. Now the next step is to put all of the assets into the campaign, okay? And it gives you some notes down here, okay? It's saying, hey, look, you know, all of the assets could be interlinked with each other. So again, if one of your pages contains a video, an opt-in form, and a checkout, you're gonna wanna make sure to add all of that stuff to the campaign. All right, so we're not just adding the pages, you wanna add the pages, the forms, the videos, everything. Okay, this is an all-inclusive campaign, and it's gonna walk us through this step by step. So I'm gonna click okay, I understand. And from there, now we can start adding things to this particular campaign. And so what we're gonna do for starters is we're gonna start with the pages, okay? And I'm gonna select a website. And again, we have another video where we talk about creating a website on here and creating a site, so that way you can make global changes and things like that to all the pages that are attached to a certain domain. That'll be covered in a different video. We'll link to that below this video, okay? But I have my Think Like the Wealthy site, and then from there it's gonna show me all the pages that I have inside of the site, okay? And some of these are just video posts. We don't need all of those. But we do need all the pages, okay, that are attached to this right here. We at least want to build out this entire framework for folks. And that way you got, again, this campaign that's good to go and ready for use. Okay, so we're gonna grab all of these different pages. Every page that these links go to is gonna be included inside of this campaign. So for starters, let's find our home page here. So we'll grab the home page and we'll add it. Okay, so there's that page is now going to be a part of this campaign. Let's keep going. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of zip through this. Okay, I have a work with me page attached there. Yep, work with me. Okay, I got the work with me page. We're going to need the recommended resources page. Okay. We're also going to need, let me double check, YouTube videos and free downloads. Okay, so YouTube videos, so videos. Okay, and then also free downloads. Okay. And so now, okay, now is that all the pages we need? Not yet, okay? Because what we need to do is take a look at where do these buttons go. So, you know, with recommended resources, that's a page full of affiliate links, okay? So they're gonna be going to different affiliate offers. YouTube videos on here, these are essentially going to different playlists, like these buttons right here, okay, are sending people directly to the YouTube channel. So we don't have additional pages to add for that. But over here, okay, in the free downloads area, okay, this is going to be bringing them to two basically funnels, okay, inside of here. So let's say somebody wanted to download our calculator. As we can see, it's going to be bringing them to this page right here. Okay, so it's going to bring them to this calculator download page. So we're going to want to have this as a part of the campaign. Also here, you know, we have this free book that we're giving away. So it's a free ebook about starting a business, 4 things you need to start a business, okay? And so we're gonna need both of these pages, and as well, we're gonna need both of the thank you pages that are attached. So when they opt in for the ebook here, they're gonna fill out the form, and they're gonna land on a thank you page. So we're gonna have to grab both of these pages, and then plus the corresponding thank you pages, okay? So let's go ahead and grab those right now. And so I'm gonna think wealthy, and so we wanna grab the, let's see, we're looking for, okay, so nice and neat right here. So we got our calculator page, because that's where they're downloading the free calculator tool that we're giving away here. Okay, and again, these are just lead magnets, so that way we can generate leads. Okay, if you're going to be driving traffic to your website, you want to have a couple of pages set up to where they have the ability to opt in for your email list. So that way you can start building a list that you can later email those leads and offer them some of your other products and services over time, okay, with automated follow-up. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the other lead magnet here. And that was our 4 currencies ebook. So we'll grab that. And that way, when somebody gets this campaign, it's like, okay, now they already have a couple of pages already set up. And again, the links will all work. They have a couple of pages already set up. And let's say you're not giving away a calculator or you're not giving away an ebook, but you're giving away something else. All you'd have to do is just change out the information that's on the template for your information, okay, whatever it is. So let's grab the thank you page. So now we got both of those, okay? Now, we're also offering a couple of products. And again, you would have the ability to grab the pages, okay? Like, let me go here. Actually, let me close a few of these, just so we're not so messy. Let me clean up my room a little bit here. Okay, so we also had a couple of product pages where we're offering some consulting, we're offering a mini course. Okay, so depending on how complete of a campaign you wanted to build out here, and again, if somebody's not offering any type of products, they wouldn't necessarily need these additional funnels, but they look exactly like the funnels that we created for our other free giveaways where we're giving away the ebook. You'll notice that there's a certain theme that I'm following here. So let's take a look at the calculator that we're giving away. And you'll notice that the page, okay, this is just a short page right here, looks basically the same as the page where I'm offering consulting, okay, except I have a little bit of additional information on the page, just a little bit more to let them know kind of what we'll talk about on the consulting calls and whatnot. But again, it's the same framework here, okay, that I'm following. So, perhaps for this campaign, we don't need to add that because again, if somebody doesn't have a product that they're selling, okay, or they're not selling consulting specifically, they wouldn't necessarily need this. And it's really the same for the mini course as well. It's following that same framework that I built out. Again, the only thing that's extra is that I'm giving additional information about the actual course, okay? So since all of that is following this basic same framework here, for the sake of this video, we're just going to leave it as this right here, where you got a couple of lead magnets. And again, if you had a couple of products, you'd want to go ahead and create those products. And then from there, you could just add the additional credibility statements on the page. Because again, you're getting the giveaway page, plus you're getting the thank you page. So again, you would just have to create your, clone these pages, and then from there you'd be able to go ahead and reword everything to suit your particular product or service, okay? So for now, this will be all the pages that are gonna be a part of this funnel. We could go ahead and add, actually, nope, that's not it. We should as well add all of the privacy and the terms, okay, just so that way people don't have to worry about that. And really what we're talking about is down here at the bottom, you got a privacy policy page, terms of service page, earnings disclaimer page. Very important that you have all that stuff. So let's go ahead and include that in the campaign. And again, people would just have to simply reword this. Let me grab the privacy page. Okay, let me grab the terms page. Okay. And then let me grab the earnings disclaimer page. So that way that's all ready to go and done for you. Okay, so earnings, boom, boom. Okay, so we got our free giveaway pages that again, you can clone and easily turn into product pages, okay? We got all the disclaimer pages there for you. So that's it on pages. Let's go ahead and save all of that, okay? But that's not it, right? If I wanted to just give away the website, okay, so let's say I wanted to make my campaign just the website itself, this is all I would need, okay? This is all I would need right here. I have all the pages, and again, all the linking will all be set up. I could go ahead and move forward with the campaign builder here. I can go save and next and carry on, and the campaign would just have all of the pages, right? But what I also want to do is I want to also add some of the forms and some of the lists and also some of the email sequences, so that way all of that is done for you as well. Okay, so let's stay in here for a second. Let's go back to change. And so what we want to do is we want to take a look at some of the lists that we're using inside of this page. And so let me go ahead and we'll go to lists, and we can select a list. And so the first thing is obviously I had different lists available, and now I like to use tagging for this as well. You can use lists or you can use tagging. Typically what I like to do is I like to have one main list for anybody that's coming to my website. And then from there, based on their engagement or their interaction with my website, I'm either A, gonna add them to an additional list, okay, or B, and most likely nowadays, how I really do it is with tags. I primarily just want one list for my domain, but then I want to be able to use tags based on their behaviors to categorize people differently, okay? So let's include one list, okay, that people can get plugged in with, okay? And again, so that way that's set up for you. When you add this campaign to your system, it's gonna walk you through step by step how to organize all this, how to rename everything, okay? So let's go ahead and save that for the list. And then let's come back in here and let's add the tags. Okay, so let's jump into my Think Wealthy tags here. And so we had a ton of different tags for all kinds of different things that people are doing as they're engaging with our emails, okay? But primarily what we're looking for is people that have downloaded our calculator. So let's say they download your lead magnet. Let's go ahead and add that tag so that way it's a part of this for you. Let's say they wanted to download your ebook. Okay, let's add that tag as well. So that way, again, it's a part of this campaign and it'll get populated. And from there, as you can see, we had tags for just about all of the different ways that they could engage with us. There's a webinar, that we have available that people can find on our page. And if they engage with that webinar, they get a tag. If they did paid consulting with us or purchased a paid consulting product, they would get a tag here if they purchased the one-time offer. Okay, so there's all kinds of different tags that we made available for people if and when they join your email list and as they start engaging with your website. Also, let's add this tag here, added to the welcome sequence. So, you may have an email sequence that goes out to them once they download your lead magnet, okay? And so after they downloaded your lead magnet, you might have a little email sequence that goes out to them, which we do, and we're gonna add that to this campaign. But afterward, from there, you might wanna add them to an indoctrination email sequence. So before you start offering them other products and other services, you're going to want to indoctrinate them using what's called, coined by Russell Brunson, it's coined a soap opera sequence, where it's about a 4 email sequence where you're sharing your story and letting them know a little bit more about you so that way they can connect with you and who you are and what you're all about. And then from there, be more likely to stay on your list. And once they get added to that welcome sequence, I have a tag in here. So that way, again, when I'm looking at my leads and I'm looking at them inside of my CRM, I can see, all the different things that they've been tagged with, okay? But again, for the sake of this video, and again, to keep it really simple, we're just going to tag people based on what we're putting inside of this campaign. And so here's the 2 tags we're gonna keep. Let's go ahead and save that, okay? So now we got pages, we got a list, we got tags. Let's go ahead and add a few more things in here. So we also need to add in all of the sequences that were also attached to this particular campaign. So let's go in here. And we have, and again, I have a ton of different sequences in here for different things that we're offering, okay? But let me scroll down to, we want to add our calculator download sequence. So when individuals are downloading our calculator, I have like a 4 email sequence that's going to go out to them. And so I want to add that sequence to this campaign. And so that way, when they download your, we'll call it your calculator, but again, you can change it to whatever you want, this sequence will already be in place to where they'll go ahead and opt in for your calculator. And then from there, they'll start getting these emails. And again, you'll just have to tweak them to whatever your lead magnet actually is. And we'll do the same thing for the 4 currencies ebook that we had created here. Okay, and as you build out a ton of different sequences, you might have to look around a little bit. So there it is. So for those that are downloading this particular ebook, there was a separate sequence that I had set up for them, again, talking about the ebook instead of the calculator, right? So those are now in place. Now we need to add the forms, okay? So there's a form on each of those pages, right? So if somebody wanted our calculator, okay, here, they would end up on this page here, and then there was a form Okay, and it's this form that's actually going to add the tag and add them to your main email list, right? So we need to add this form to the campaign. So that way, again, it's all linked up and it's all good to go. So let's go ahead and load our calculator form, okay? And then as well, let's load our 4 currencies ebook form, okay? And again, all these different things, okay? If this is the first video you're watching, like, Mike, where's all this stuff coming from? How'd you make all this other stuff? Okay, there'll be links below this video that literally walk you through. We created an entire video series to show you how to build out all of these different pieces of the puzzle, and then as well how to link it all together. Okay, and that's kind of what we're doing here with this campaign is, we're actually linking together an entire campaign. But again, if you need further training on how to build out each and every one of these things, there'll be links below this video walking you through exactly how to do just that, okay? So now we got our forms there, now we're gonna save. And so look at what we've done here with this campaign. This isn't just some pages, okay? So now we got the pages in there. We got a primary email list for you to add folks to. When they download any of your lead magnets, we got a couple of tags. And then we also have a couple of email sequences that are activated by these tags, okay? And they get put on your email list and they get added these tags via the form that they fill out, okay? And so we've added all that to this campaign. And let me just see if there's anything else that we need to add in here. Okay, again, if there were videos, right? So let's say I had, video on this page. Okay, I'm just using an image of our calculator here. Okay, on the pages where I'm selling a product, I do like to use video. So if I was having those particular funnels, as a part of this campaign, I would want to include the videos. If there was any specific automations that I had going on, I would want to add those here as well. But for now, okay, broadcast emails, tracking pages, tracking linked calendars. Okay, for now, we don't need any of that, and we're not offering any products with all of this. So this is good to go, okay, as far as a basic campaign with 2 lead magnets, a primary email list, and 2 email sequences that are gonna go out. And so from there, I can click Save and Next. And now you have the option here. And again, this is where I was talking about the marketplace before. If you've built out a really good campaign or a really good website and it's converting for you and it's making you money, you have the ability to list it on the Kartra marketplace, or you can keep it private. And for this, I'm going to be using this as a free giveaway for those that are using my Kartra link to sign up for Kartra. For those that want it, I'm going to send them this website because it is converting, it is taking in traffic, it is making us money. So I want to give this away. So I'm going to keep this one private. And I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And then I'm going to click Save and Next. And guys, that's it. Okay, so we have created an entire campaign that's now ready to be shared. So I'm going to click here. And I'm going to go to my campaigns, okay? And so here's our authority page campaign that we just built out. And I can view the assets that are in this page. And it's all the different things that we just put in here, okay? So now here's the ultimate test, okay? The beauty of this is, again, if you have team members or you have other people that you want to give this campaign to, so that way they can just upload it to their account, what does that process actually look like? So let's say you had someone on your team, you wanted to give them this campaign, they signed up for Kartra, they used your link, and now you're gonna hook them up with this campaign. You can click share right here, okay, and it's gonna run you through a couple of disclaimers to make sure that you're not spamming this to people that didn't ask for it, that you are the creator of this campaign, you're not stealing somebody else's campaign and then trying to pass it off as your own. So yes, I just made this one, and we'll click next. Okay, and so when it comes to sharing your campaign, there's 2 ways you can do it. The first way is to literally just type in the email or the username of the Kartra user that you want to share this campaign with. And so, again, if you're wanting to, again, the beauty of this is that way you can control the flow of who's gaining access to your campaign. You're not just sticking a link out there that anybody can grab and upload your campaign to their Kartra account. If you want to control the flow, this is a great way to do it. And that way you would just get their email or get their username, and then from there share it directly with them, and they will receive a notification that a funnel has been shared with them. So I have a test account, okay, that I'm going to share this with, just that way we can see how that process works. And this was my okay? So this is a link, this is just a test account that I had set up to create some videos with a fresh account. Okay, and so this has been sent. Okay, so this campaign has been sent to that particular account. So that's one way you can share it. The second way is through getting a share code or link. And for those of you guys that have shared funnels using ClickFunnels, that's how you did it, is with a share link. And what I could do is I could generate this code right here. And from there, somebody could import this campaign to their account via this code. Now, this code is unlocked. And so what that means is anybody, everybody could get their hands on that code and upload this campaign to their account. You also have the option here to use what's called a one-time only unlocking feature. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Okay, let's get rid of that. And let's generate a new code, which is just for one time only. So this is locked, meaning once somebody uses this code once, this code will never work again. Okay, so again, it's just a great way to control the flow of people that are gaining access to your campaign, okay? And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna jump over into a new browser here. I got, this is all running on Chrome. I'm gonna load up my Firefox tab here. And this is my test Kartra account that we've used in some of our other videos to build out some of the test pages and things like that. And so I'm gonna refresh that page. And what we're gonna see is we're gonna see now this notification here. We're gonna see this little campaign notification as well. And this is really just letting us know that somebody shared a campaign with us. Okay, so it's letting us know, hey, wow, look at this. This authority page campaign came through from Marketing Success, that's me. And so if I want to go ahead and use it, it's available in the Done For You section. So if I come over here and go to Campaigns, and then go to Done For You, okay, I will now see this new campaign, okay, that was added to my account. So I was able to just send the campaign there. Now, the campaign's not available for use inside of my system just yet because I would have to click here and I would have to accept the campaign, okay? And once I've done that, then I can deploy it. Now, if somebody didn't share it with you directly, and let's say they gave you an import code, okay, so this is where you would import the code. You come over here into Done For You, so Campaigns, Done For You, and click Import. And this is where you can put in that code. Okay, so let me grab that code. And let's say, again, I wanted to just share this code directly. For some reason, I didn't want to just email it to them directly, okay? And I wanted them to use this share code because, again, you can choose how you want to do it. From there, here's the code. I would type it in right here, copy and paste, click Next. Okay, and so what this is letting me know is that since I already have the campaign imported here, I already have it, so I don't need to use this code. But if I didn't share it, if I didn't directly share it, or let's say, let me just go ahead and reject it. Okay, let me reject that. And so that way now it's gone, right? And now I can go back here to import. I could pop in my code and click Next. And so here it is, and it's letting me know I'm about to import this authority page campaign, and all these assets will be created in my account. Begin import. And so now this campaign has been successfully imported into this new account, and there it is again, okay? So we got it here both ways, either me directly sending it, okay, or importing via the code. And so now that it's here, okay, and let me just show you, let me open up Pages, let me open up Communications, okay, let me open up Forms, okay? And so right now, inside of this test account, we just had the test pages that we made in some of our previous videos. Inside of the list, we just had the one list that we created. Again, for the test pages, we had just the test form here, okay? And so now I'm gonna go ahead and deploy this campaign, and we're gonna see all these pages, everything that we put in that campaign get added to this account. So let me jump back in here. I'm gonna click three dots right here, and I'm gonna click Deploy, okay? And from there, I'm just gonna call this test. So deploy test. Deploy T, right? Because only fits 8 characters. And again, this is just for my reference only. And I'm gonna go ahead and click Import. And this is actually going to import that entire campaign that we set up here inside of this new account. And so this gives you a little tutorial of what you need to do to actually get everything set up. But I'm just going to click this X here because I'm going to show it to you. Over here on the right, you'll see a 0% done deal. And what it's going to do is it's going to guide you through customizing that campaign inside of your account. Okay, so if you want, you need to customize the tags, change the name of the list, play around with the email sequences to make sure those emails fit your particular product. And it literally walks you through everything step by step, okay? But now that we're here on this page, let me go ahead and refresh this. And we're gonna see a bunch of new pages added to this account. Okay, so everything that we had created, and even the site itself, because I had all those grouped as a site, all of these pages have now been added to this account via that campaign. And now that you have it, you would just have to go through and reword everything for yourself. For the list, let me go ahead and refresh this. And we'll see that the Think Wealthy list has now been added here. Let's go into communications and check out the email sequences. And we will see that our 2 email sequences have been added. And let me just crack one of these open, okay, for the ebook. And again, you would change the name, change the name of the sequence to whatever your ebook is or whatever your free giveaway is, okay? And looks like it's gonna make me do that now because otherwise it's too long. I'll just leave it like this for now, okay? But inside of it, okay, because again, I already have email sequences already built out. I already had emails going out to people after they downloaded my ebook. And since we added that sequence to our campaign, okay, when somebody imports the campaign, they're gonna get the email sequence as well. So right away, they're gonna get the tag, that they've downloaded the ebook. And again, you would just rename it to whatever you need it to be. Here's the ebook you requested. Here's a 6-hour reply email that we had in there, a little 2-day wait or 18-hour wait. And then there's a follow-up email to, again, make sure that they've downloaded the ebook, okay? And then same thing down here, make sure that they've downloaded the ebook. And then we had a little split in here. And really what that was for was depending on, what they did, because what I'm trying to do is we're wanting to try to drive them to taking some additional action with these emails. And if they took that action, we're gonna run them down this path here. And again, you'll be able to customize this. So we even added a little split here to where you could put a trigger in here. So based on whatever action you wanted them to take inside of your email sequence, if they did take it, you could run them down this path here. If they did not take it, you could run them down this path here. And I have it to where you can actually add them to another sequence. This is actually gonna add them to my SOS welcome sequence right here. So you'll be able to customize this as you see fit. But again, this email sequence will come with that campaign. So let me just jump out of it. And then as well in the forms, let me go ahead and refresh this, and we'll see a couple of new forms that have now been added. So that way they're good to go and available on your pages. So that way you can start collecting emails right away. And let's just take a look at one of the forms, okay, for the calculator. And we'll click edit. And we'll see, again, all the settings should have transferred over perfectly. So again, I'm just asking for the first name and email. Check. Let's save and next. Okay, and we had a single opt-in. And so you'll set up the page, okay? Because again, when you upload this, you're gonna have to set up, what is gonna be your thank you page. Again, I'd be able to easily set that up here. And then again, this is the page that I'd want them to land on. Okay, click save. Okay, and again, since we're talking about the calculator form, I want them to go to the calculator thank you page, click save and next. We're not gonna send a welcome message here because again, in our sequence, we're sending them some welcome emails, so I don't need this to send them one. And then again, we had some automation set up here to where it's gonna add them to your primary list, okay? And then as well, it's gonna subscribe them to that sequence that we showed you. So right away, they're getting dropped right into the sequence. We can also have it add the tag because we did bring the tags over, so you can tag them, okay, with the download of the calculator tag. Okay, so that way once they get this, they're going to get the tag. They're going to be added to your list, okay, which you'd want to rename to suit your business, and then as well they're getting added to that sequence. Okay, and back here in the sequence. And I think we were looking at the 4 currencies one, but again, they're pretty much identical. Okay, so we'd want to add them to this particular sequence. And I just want to verify one thing here, because I don't think I had a starting trigger on this because the form is dropping them right into the sequence for me. Okay, and that's why I had it like that. So, okay, so when they get, so the form is actually going to drop them into this sequence. So there's no starting rule. The form, when they fill out the form, is going to drop them in here, and it's also going to add this tag. So that's why I was wondering why it was blank. Let me go back here. I was wondering why I didn't have this thing adding a tag, but now I know why. Because it's actually dropping them directly into the sequence, and once they're in the sequence, they're getting the tag right here, okay? So we can leave that blank. So they're getting added to your primary list. They're dropping into the sequence where they're going to get the tag. Okay, so the form is good to go with that. And you would just want to double check, again, that's what this 0% is here for. It's going to walk you through step by step. Because again, you're going to want to rename all this stuff. Okay, so the tag names that we had were the ones that corresponded with my Think Wealthy website and my Think Wealthy YouTube channel. And so obviously that's not your channel, it's not your website. So you'd want to change the name of the tags. And so to do that, you would just kind of click here. It's going to give you a little video about, hey, here's how you change the name of your tags. And you're going to say, all right, I'm ready, take me there. And it's going to bring you to the tag section to where you can now go ahead and rename these tags. Okay, so I could just simply edit them. And let's say you had a different name for your ebook, you would just change it here, right? And change it to whatever you need it to be. Change your tag description, and you could also rename the category. Again, I'm using this category name because that was my website. Okay, but if you have a different website or way you want to have these tags categorized, you would just change it, okay? And then once you're done with that, you would mark the tags as complete. You would just, okay, so you would go back into tags. You would mark it as complete. So I've updated the name of all the tags. Awesome. Now you're going to go to lists. Let me check out lists here. Let me rename the list to what I need it to be. And then I'm going to mark it as complete. And I'm going to go right down the list. Okay, let me double check these email sequences. Let me change the name of all the emails. Let me change all the copy that's inside of the emails so that way it fits my free giveaway or my download. And then you would come in here and click complete. Same thing with the pages, and then same thing with the forms. And we just updated one of the forms. But again, you would just follow this step by step, and it's going to walk you through and let you know how close you are to being done with renaming everything and customizing this campaign template to be your own. So guys, that's the nuts and bolts of how to go ahead and make a campaign. So once you have pages and lists and sequences all set up, you can create a custom campaign based on all of that. And then B, how to share that campaign with other Kartra users, either by sharing it directly with their email or creating a share code that they can use, they can import your campaign directly to their account. And then C, we showed you what to do if somebody shares a campaign with you, how to go ahead and get that added to your account. And from there, how to go through and customize that campaign with the information for your website, your products, or your services. So hopefully you guys found value in this training, and we're actually going to be creating a few more campaigns that I'm going to be using as free giveaways. So again, if you haven't already signed up for Kartra, again, it is the most powerful tool on the planet to run your entire business online. Click the link below this video. We've hooked it up to where you can get a $1 14-day trial of Kartra. And all you need to do is send me an email with your receipt showing me that you signed up for Kartra, and I'll be able to see inside of my Kartra account that you signed up using my link. And from there, I will send you either the share code or share directly with you. I can share with you this particular campaign so that way you can have an authority page like this ready to go for your business. Again, you just have to customize it for yourself and for your business. But either way, it'll be easy for you just to upload it into your account and then start changing everything to suit. And just like that, you'll be up and running with your own website using Kartra. And I'll also include some of my other top producing funnels as well. So that way you can just upload those right to your account. If you have free giveaways, free lead magnets, things like that you're using to build your email list, you'll be able to just kind of get up and get running and get started quickly using Kartra. So hopefully you guys found value in this detailed walkthrough of how to set up a campaign, how to share a campaign, and also how to import a campaign to your new account. Hopefully you guys got value. If you did, make sure to give it a comment, give it a like below, and I will see you guys in the next video.